Hi everyone, this is Ethan from SpinHarmonyBricks bringing you an exclusive early look at set 71762, Kai's Fire Dragon EVO from the January 2022 wave of Ninjago. I want to thank LEGO Ambassador Network for providing Masters of Brickjitzu with an early review copy. This set has 204 pieces and retails for $29.99 USD. This EVO set fits nicely in with the rest of the Ninjago core that we've seen so far, and to see how that works, let's take a closer look. If you were just glancing at the set, your eye would be immediately drawn to it. The main colors are bright red, flame orange, and brilliant gold, which mesh so well together and really makes a visual impact. Like the other EVO or core sets in the wave, the colors are very bold, and these in particular work well together and are unmistakably Kai's colors. Let's take a closer look at the head. It uses the same upper head mold as the water dragon from the Seabound wave this year in red, but with a newer lower jaw mold. The eye printing looks quite cool along either side and it's very draconic in nature, while the flame orange detailing around it is a nice touch. The jaw articulates from the upper head around a clip hinge plate, which is a simple build but very effective. Moving on to the middle section and tail. Overall, the construction is very simple, with each bag taking me about 5 minutes as an experienced builder. The body construction is actually made up of separate smaller sections joined together with Technic pins, featuring mostly red bricks and orange plates to fit in with the overall color scheme. There's a simple sleeve for Kai on the dragon's back and a flagstaff behind it. There are lots of gold pieces to serve as highlights, such as the blade pieces used as armor sculpting, which looks really good. The tail consists of 2 ball joints for articulation, and is connected to the rest of the body with a single ball joint. However, because it only has 2 ball joints, its articulation is somewhat limited. The tail is capped off with a larger flame piece. Overall, I feel that the body and tail could have benefited from more detail or bulk, but they still look nice and are definitely quite sturdy. There's a nice flow in the shaping to the whole build. Moving down to the legs, we can see that the main assembly is done with a large new bent leg piece, in this case, in the flame yellow color, and is overlaid with other decorative pieces. However, while it looks hinged in the center, it's important to note that the legs do not articulate in the middle. They are locked in this bent position. This is unfortunate because it actually limits the posability of the dragon and unbalances it to a certain degree in certain positions in favor of a simpler construction. The decorations are relatively simple but very effective. For example, the front legs feature a new gold armor piece near the top, while the rear legs feature gold Sensei Wu hats. The gold ingot details along each leg are a bit wobbly because they're only connected by a single stud. The legs themselves are connected to the rest of the body and also the feet with smaller, looser ball joints. Now that we've discussed the build in sections, let's talk big picture, specifically about the dragon's balance. As you see, it stands well in this position. However, its stability is a bit undermined by the fact that the legs are rigid and the ball joints at the body and feet are quite loose. So, if you want to change your dragon to be in a more dynamic pose, there is a possibility that it will topple over or collapse. If you want to place a minifigure on its back, you will need to support it substantially from the belly. It isn't as sturdy as some of the other dragons Ninjago has put out recently, like Griefbringer, or for something more similarly priced, Chompy, aka Wu's Battle Dragon, which had superb stability. With the piece limitation imposed by the $30 price value, it isn't inconceivable that these are natural things to exist in this set, but it's up to you to evaluate if you are okay with this limitation on stability, or if you would opt for a different set. Here we're looking at some of the newer pieces used for the wings and some of the cool gold elements as well. The wings are very cool in particular, being a dual molded piece with a bright red for the wings and translucent orange ends playing well into Kai's fire theme. They also have a nice shaping to them, and I look forward to seeing them used in future dragons. In the final build, the 2 wing pieces are actually put together on either side, so there's a total of 4 of these wing pieces. However, that does give them a kind of a shape that makes them curve forward as if the dragon is stretching its arms or wings forward. The wings themselves cannot fold because of the way they're joined with a Technic pin, and on the entire dragon, they do not articulate below the horizontal position, so they are kind of locked rigidly into the horizontal outstretched position. However, they can rotate upwards to a certain degree. There are 3 minifigures included in this set. From left to right, we have Kai EVO, the Boa Destructor, and the Cobra Mechanic. In line with the general design theme of EVO, they all feature very bright colors. Kai in particular matches his dragon with bright red and flame orange. The snakes utilize the same whipper head mold as before, but they feature very unique looking orange and gunmetal colorations with teal accents, which I really like. I think this might be my favorite version of the Serpentine whipper thus far. All of their printing is very detailed, and it should be noted that none of these figures are exclusive, but this set is a pretty nice way to get Kai and build up your Boa army. There are 2 small side builds included alongside the dragon, which are the Boa Mechanic's drone with the stud shooter and the Boa Destructor's jetpack. While neither are the main show, they are nice to have and bring out the teal color of the snakes more. The collectible of the set is this printed dragon flag, and it looks quite cool with a nice design and a shimmery gold print. Yes, this flag is printed, which is awesome. Finally, I wanted to show you some pictures from the instructions, which are done in a very unique style. They are printed with different color themes throughout, but you also have this story that you can follow as you build about Kai's dragon leveling up or evolving, hence the name EVO, as they battle their serpentine adversaries. It's pretty cute, and I think that this will be a lot of fun for younger Ninjago fans. To wrap up this review, I wanted to show a quick side-by-side comparison with another $30 dragon from the Ninjago theme. This one is the 2016 Jay's Elemental Dragon, set 70602, and we're going to be using this to judge the value of Kai's Fire Dragon EVO. They are about the same size, with Kai's Fire Dragon EVO having brighter colors and less exposed gray technic and construction joints, which is a positive. However, it should be noted that the Kai's Fire Dragon EVO is less detailed in the body and the head, and it's also quite a bit thinner than Jay's Elemental Dragon. Finally, the posability, like I mentioned before, of the Fire Dragon EVO is much weaker than the Elemental Dragon. As you can see, Jay's dragon can actually sit on its rear end and articulate its wings and legs much more. It also has more ball joints in the tail, giving you greater degree of expression there. In my opinion, posability and stability are very important for dragon sets, so it's certainly a bit of a letdown to see that Kai's Fire Dragon EVO lacks a bit in these areas. But while there are aspects that are lackluster for $30, Kai's Fire Dragon EVO is still a fun set for those on a budget or are looking for a short and sweet building experience. That's going to do it for this video. What do you think of this set? Will you be looking to pick it up? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, check out the Masters of Brickjitzu Discord page and subscribe to the channel for more exciting LEGO content. Bye for now from SpinHarmonyBricks, and thank you for watching Masters of Brickjitzu.